Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Mike Chua again, physical therapist, certified dementia practitioner. And yes, I am your alternative healthcare career coach. Tonight, we're going to be talking about how to start your own geriatric rehab practice.
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, Alternative Healthcare Career Group. What is going on, my Facebook friends? Well, I'm just looking at my cell phone and seeing if I'm going live or not. So if you're watching live, please comment live. Watching on the replay, please comment replay. Well, I'm just starting to share our thing in our group. I'm just sharing this in our Facebook group. Hey, good evening, good evening. Again, I'm just sharing that in our Facebook group, private Facebook group and stuff like that. So again, our topic for tonight. But before I keep on going, I just would like to encourage you. I got this thing here all the time that I put up. Some inspirational quotes and stuff like that in my calendar. Oh, by the way, I went live earlier in my business page, doing a walkthrough in our clinic. So, but it says here, let me show it again on my thing. You can't stop the waves. Can you see it, guys? You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. You cannot stop the waves, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Right over here. Right over there by John Kabat-Zinn. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. He said, you can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf, ladies and gentlemen. Those waves will continue to come in. Those waves will, well, guess what? Those waves, it's always there. There's always there. It's going to be, high tide, low tide. It's always there. Even just like the seasons in the seasons here, winter, spring, summer, or fall, it will always come. It will always arrive. It's going to be cold, definitely when winter is done. Winter, spring's coming, summer's coming, winter again is going to come, right? Winter, spring, summer, fall. It's like that. It's again and again for the last 2,000 years. Same thing with the waves that we encounter in life. It will continually come. And it's a matter of learning how to surf. I don't know how to surf. I wish I know how to surf. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. We're talking about learning how to accept the challenges in life, because there will be challenges that will come. I remember this. I think it was Zig Ziglar. There's always a crisis. There's always a pandemic. So whether you're going in a crisis, getting out of a crisis, or getting into a crisis, it's a matter of how you're handling the crisis. All right. So let's just handle it. It's going to be part of life, because the bigger the crisis, the bigger the challenge, the bigger the victory. All right. So again, let's go back to our topic. We don't have any guests tonight. It's just going to be me. Unfortunately, you're stuck with me tonight, doing this. But I just would like to say and give a special shout out, kick it up a notch. This is the shirt I got from SSPT Live 2019. If you want to actually change your life, change your career, find your alternative career, come and join. It's the SSPT, and it's no longer SSPT. It's now called SSHC. It's going to be live this coming June. Greg Todd, obviously, is our awesome and fierce leader. He's going to be leading that conference. So come and join SSHC Live. All right. So our topic again for tonight is how to start your geriatric practice. So it's a step-by-step process. So the first thing that you need to do is limited liability corporation. You got to protect yourself. So there are four things about getting this. So first, being self-employed, right? Being self-employed. Second is having partnership. Third is limited liability corporation. That is most therapists uses. And then, of course, the corporations. You got the S Corp and then the C Corp, S Corp and C Corp. But most of us, in our group here, Alternative Healthcare Career Group, we get a limited liability corporation to protect yourself. All right, so protect yourself and getting a LLC. That's your LLC. Where do you get that? You get that through your state. You can use an agent. You can use what you call this direct incorporation. That's what I've been using, direct incorporation. Shout out to direct incorporation. Just Google them, direct incorporation. Or you can use LegalZoom, or you can use your local accountant to help you file your LLC in your state. Okay, so that's the first step. Okay, you know what the next step is? DBA. Get a DBA, doing business as. It's you go to your local municipality. You get actually, you don't even have to have an LLC if you want to start, small. Go straight, get a DBA. So this is the step by step. Okay, LLC, you get a DBA. Your DBA is your doing business as. You get the local license in your local municipality. It's like $30-$50. It just really depends on your municipality. Okay, so after getting your DBA, you need to get your EIN. EIN is what you call your employer identification number. It's like your social security for your business, So you need to have an identification number for your EIN or EIN. Where do you get this? You can either ask the person who submitted the paperwork for you with limited liability corporation or your accountant, or you can go directly straight to IRS. So much letters, right? LLC, DBA, EIN, IRS. So go to IRS, apply for an EIN. Now, of course, when you're applying for an EIN, they're going to ask you, hey, do you have an LLC? Where's your LLC paperwork? Where's your DBA paperwork? So this is the step-by-step: LLC, DBA, EIN. Okay, so once you've gotten that, once you've gotten your EIN, you know what the next thing? You're going to get your business checking account. Yes, because the money will come in. They're going to start paying you, right? Medicare, the insurances, your clients, whether it's cash, insurance, or whatever, they're going to pay you. You don't want to put that in your personal checking account, right? You want to put it in your business checking account. They're going to come in. So get a business checking account. Go to your local support your local bank. Support your local bank. Captain David, thank you very much for watching. Yep. Thank you very much for sending this shirt to me, Captain. By the way, this shirt is brought to you by, aside from SSPT Live, Captain David sent me this shirt. So thank you very much, Captain D. So after getting your EIN, right? Where did that go? After getting your business checking, or when you go to your local, support your local bank, support your local community. Why? Because when you go to your local bank, you help them, obviously, right? You help them, and at the same time, you get to network with them. You get to network because you are going to start your own geriatric practice. Of course, these bankers, they're going to help you too. Most of them, they know, geriatric patients. Most of them, they know the geriatric population. So go to a bank, okay? Listen to this. If you're still listening, type in listening. If you go to a bank where most of your patient uses their bank, all right? You go ask your patient, hey, what bank do you normally use in here in your community? So, for example, in my case, it's Regions Bank. So it's a bigger bank, but it's still a local bank for me here. So go to that, ask your patients, in your community, hey, what's the most common bank that you use? And go there. And then try to create a relationship in that bank community. Try to create a lecture series there for their clients about, in my case, it's about Alzheimer's and dementia. Right? About Alzheimer's and dementia. Thank you very much, Captain D. You are the good stuff, my sir. Talk to the banker and then tell them, hey, let me know if you have any clients or even your bankers, if they need extra education about identifying Alzheimer's or dementia or anything like that. So it needs to be, your local community bank, okay, or whatever, your bank there. Next is you need to make sure you link. Uh, uh, what's number five? Number five is you keep going. You keep going because they feels like it's a lot, right? Feels like it's a lot. There you go. Thank you very much, RV, for watching. I'm gonna be with you tomorrow, sir, but I don't have the fancy thing tomorrow. Number five, you gotta keep going. Why? Because when you start your LLC, you're gonna feel like you're gonna give up. You're gonna feel like you're gonna give up. The LLC requirements. There's a lot. They're gonna ask you this, that. Your the boards and stuff like that. And it's gonna be so scary and intimidating. But don't stop. Keep going. This is how you start your own business. It's not easy. If it's easy, everybody would be doing it, right? If it's easy, everybody would be doing it. It's the reason why there's only a handful of entrepreneurs in our group, because it's not easy. And it's not for everyone, obviously. It's not for everyone. So you just have to keep going. If you really want to achieve or find your alternative career or start your own business and side hustle or whatever, you just have to keep going. So your LLC, your DBA, your EIN, your IRS, and get your business checking account, right? And then number five is keep going. What's the next sixth step? Get an accounting software. Get an accounting software, not just an accountant. Accountant are obviously, they're very important. They're very important, but they're kind of expensive too. So get an accounting software. That accounting software is actually going to help you learn how to swipe right and swipe left. We're not talking about the dating app, okay? It's the QuickBooks. QuickBooks. It's not a quickie, right? It's a QuickBooks app, and you can swipe left and swipe right if it's a business expense or a personal expense. And it also tracks your mileage. And if you need a 50% discount on the QuickBooks app, for self-employed, it's $15. It's no brainer, $15. And if you use my link, it's going to be like 50% off, like $750 a month. So easy to track your mileage, to track your business expenses. You don't have to keep the receipts and everything. You can create a rule wherein, hey, this is automatic. If it's an Amazon business account, boom, it's automatic a business expense. If it's a mileage for going to this certain area, it's already a business expense, automatic. So for $750 or $15 a month, it's a no-brainer. Okay. And I use obviously the one with the payroll, so it's more expensive, around like $75-$80 a month, which is reasonable for me, because it also helps with my payroll and billing and sending invoices and everything like that to the clients that we serve and customers that we serve. Well, thank you very much, RV. He said, my students are so excited to meet the master. Well, thank you very much. I hope they don't see the master yet, the master upstairs, right? So, and then Sue said, but you must use the software, not just have it in your computer. Yes, Miss Sue. Hey, by the way, if you guys need a learning about home modification, you got to check out Miss Sue Doyle. She is the master in home modification. So yes, Miss Sue, what I use is actually the software that you download here in the phone. Not just the download thing in the computer, because you're gonna have to have it in your phone so you can track your mileage and everything like that. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so next. Hello, Derek. What are you doing, brother? There in the Ilocos. Derek Echon. Thank you very much, brother. What's going on there? So, anyway, let's go back to our topic. Where did that go? I got lost for a second. Okay, so next thing that you need to do, get your software, your QuickBooks. You can use QuickBooks. There's other apps that you can download and buy and pay. You got to pay. Okay, there are free stuff out there, but you get what you pay for, ladies and gentlemen. You get free services. You pay, you get more features on it. So I started with the free ones, but somewhere or another you're gonna make money, and then $750 a month is a no-brainer for you. Okay, so that's what we want you to be. That's what I want you to have. That a lot of us here, when I was starting to, I was like that. Oh, $15 a month. It's it's difficult. I mean, like, we're not even making money yet. So start with the free stuff, and then slowly but surely, get the more features in the future. So that's what I did. I started with the 750, $15 a month, and then we started getting employees, and then of course I had to get the payroll thing, and then the W2, the contractor stuff, and then stuff like that. So go start low, start small, okay, and then you go from there. Okay, what's the next thing you need to do? Get a website. Get a website associated to your business LLC. Why? Because a business without a sign is a sign of no business. A business without a sign is a sign of no business. If you don't have a sign, if you don't have a website, how can your clients, reach out to you or go to you? And aside from getting a Facebook page, okay, you gotta need everybody can get a Facebook page. Get a Facebook page. It's so easy. And then from there, get a website. Not just those free website. Here you have to at least invest. You gotta look professional, okay? When you start a geriatric practice, you gotta at least have your own domain name or your own website name, just like me, drmikechua.com, or our website here in this group, alternativehealthcarecareers.com, or our business called gerihabjackson.com. So not the one that has the free one, all right? A lot of us here, you can get free website from Wix, Wix or Square. You can get the free one. Don't get me wrong, but it will have that connection to it. So if I didn't pay like $80 a year or something like that, it will sound like GerihabJackson.wix.com. I mean, it doesn't look professional, right? We're all professionals here. We're therapists, we're professionals. Invest at least on a website. And that way it will look professional when you go out and then present, hey, check out my website, drmikechua.com or alternativehealthcarecareers.com or whatnot. Okay, so invest here. Here you need to invest. All right, so you got to get that. All right, what's the next thing? Same thing with your email. Get an email associated to your website. Why? You don't want to use your personal email, hello kitty at yahoo.com. You don't want to do that. Hunk Mike Chua, hunk Mike at gmail. It's at hunk Mike 42 at gmail.com. You don't want to use that. You want to use, an email associated to your website. Invest on it too. It's just like $6 a month. I know $6 for some of us, it's big. But you need to invest because that's how you're going to communicate with your physicians, with your clients and everything. If they see my email, hunkmike42 at gmail.com, it doesn't look professional. So invest here. Here you need to invest. It's non-negotiable for me. It's hard to deal with. I'm dealing with our insurance lady, and she's got purple Christie or something like that at Yahoo. I mean, it doesn't look professional, right? We're therapists. We can invest on it in a little bit. This is where we splurge a little bit. So get an email associated to your website. Okay? I know it's a lot, right? Next is you keep going. You don't stop. You don't stop. It seems like it's a lot, but you don't stop. You just keep going one step at a time, one day at a time. You can't do this in one day. It's probably going to take you a month or two to get all these steps here that we're trying to do. All right. Okay. What's next? Get a business phone number, not your personal phone number, but your business phone number. Why? Because again, how can they reach you? Right? How can they call you? So in my case, I have this app called Sidelines. You can also use Google Voice. It's free. It's a different number that you can use for your business. You got to make sure you separate it. Why? Because you want to know if it's a business call or a personal call, right? Or some they just put their own cell phones. But as you grow, as you get better, as you get more clients, you want that phone number to be a quote unquote business phone. So your assistants or your virtual assistants or in my case, my wife can answer my phone if I'm with a patient. So you got to make sure you get a business phone. What's the next thing you need to do? Get a fax number. Get a fax number. Fax, because your doctor will send you some orders. You're gonna have to fax some orders to the doctor, and then they have to fax it back to you. So I personally use myfax.com. Check it out, or efax or srfax or whatever fax online. I just use the online thing. Why? Because when somebody faxes us to our fax number is 1-800-559-7091. I get it on my email, on my business email, right? Mike at tntherapyoutsource.com. We get it on our email, and then boom, I get to upload it on our EMR and stuff like that. All right. Okay. I know it's a lot, right? But number 12 step, the step number 12, keep going. I keep on saying this because 99% of these people who are watching right now, you're going to give up along the way. Don't give up. It's going to be a lot. Going to be a lot of investment. You're going to have to invest in yourself. You have to have skin in the game. I mean, it's like, oh, I want to start with low. This is the lowest cost that you can do. It's the lowest it could go. But you need to learn how to invest in yourself, invest in your business. What kind of business have somebody started without investing in themselves? No, no business. Every businesses you have to learn how to invest. And even you invested in yourself. You invested in your education already. You invested in yourself by buying a car. You invested in yourself by buying a house. You've invested in yourself by going to school. You've invested in yourself by taking that board exam. Why not in a small side hustle and business like this? It's not going to even cost you 100,000 to do this, or 50,000. This is probably not even $1,000. Your LLC, your DBA, your LLC probably costs around 500 bucks. It can go as high as 5,000 if you want to be fancy, but you can get it as low as less than 500 bucks. Your LLC, your DBA is like 30-40 bucks. Your EIN, it's you ask your the person who did your LLC to do it for you. It's going to be part of it. I got it for free. Business checking account, obviously you have to have at least a minimum of 100 bucks. But if you have a relationship with that bank, you probably can start it with 10 bucks or whatever with a business account. Okay. And then after that, the QuickBooks, you can start it for free, or any other accounting software, or just $750 a month. And then your website, probably around 80-90 a year. Your email is like $6 a month. So just like roughly $60 or $70 a year too. What else did we talk about? Your business phone number. If you have an existing phone, use that. If you want to be bothered in your personal phone, fax number. Fax number is like $5 a month. So by just computing that, it's not even going to cost you more than $2,000. We have spent more than that probably in the last several months. Okay, if you got a stimulus check, you invest it here, right? You just have to learn how to invest in yourself. It doesn't have to be on a coaching program like mine. Do this, just follow what we're doing right now. It's free. This is a free podcast, free YouTube, free thing. So just do it. All you need to do is just do it. Okay. What's the next thing that you need to do after getting your fax number? Get your business cards. Then in the business card, you can put all the details that we've done here. Your LLC. Let me go highlight this. Get a pen. Okay. So the LLC, obviously the DBA, right? The doing business as. We didn't put the EIN here, but you got your name, your telephone number, your fax number, and the email and the website associated to your website. So there you go. Because how can you make your own business card if you don't have your LLC, your DBA, your EIN, or your telephone number, your fax number, your website, and your email? So those are the step-by-step. Okay? All right. What's the next thing you're going to do? Again, don't stop. Don't stop. It is just starting. This is just the start. If you cannot even endure this, the one that we've talked about, you'll have a hard time starting your own geriatric practice. A lot of people would message me, "Hi, Michael. How can I start my geriatric practice? How can I do this?" This is just the first step, first few steps, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult, but once you've set this all up, everything will be okay. You're all set up here. Okay. All right. So what's the next thing? Number 15. Now you can get your brochures and marketing materials now. Because we have those the long one, the long whatever you call that, the brochures and marketing materials. Even our books, the books that we have that we give out, how to prevent falls in your senior years. This is actually a marketing tool. Why? Because at the back are the information. It's like my business card too. My telephone number, my fax number, my email, our website, drmikechua.com and gerihabjackson.com. Then you can start marketing. And this is like what I said, this is just the start. Then you can start marketing because this is just the start. So all you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is just keep going. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult, but you just have to keep going. So another book that we also give out is How to Choose Your Retirement Home. And we give this out to different retirement homes, obviously. And at the back, what does it have at the back? Again, my telephone number, our fax number, our website, our email. This is my assistant's email. And then boom. So again, it all goes back to the basic, to the foundation that we're talking about earlier. Your LLC, your DBA, your EIN, your checking account, your accounting software, your website, your email, your telephone number, your fax number. And why? Because when you apply for credentialing, Medicare credentialing, they're going to ask you all those information too. If you're going to start your geriatric thing, what you call this? They're going to ask if you apply for an insurance, right? Insurance credentialing for Medicare. You're going to ask you, hey, do you have an LLC? Do you have a DBA? Do you have an EIN? Do you have where's your business checking account where we can deposit your money? Stuff like that. Now you're in business. Now you're able to accept patients. Now you're able to see and serve your community. All right. Again, that's our topic. So speaking of that, before I keep on going, we're going to go. I'm just going to show you this quick video from HelloNote.
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.
Yes, that is HelloNote. That is the EMR that I personally use in our outpatient clinic. So even with HelloNote, if you're gonna get their services, if you're gonna use their EMR, they're gonna ask you too. Hey, do you have an LLC? Do you have an EIN? What's your email? What's your telephone number? What's your fax number? And all this stuff. Why? Because they're gonna need that. So even when you're starting to credential, they're going to ask you that. So the step-by-step that we just did, those are the stuff that you're going to be needing for you to start your own geriatric practice. Okay, so let me just show this video real quick.
watch today from Dr. Mike Chua's Certified Dementia Practitioner live seminar. Not only was it about facts on how to help as a therapist treat those with dementia or memory deficits, but it was also about how to talk to family members, how to talk to caregivers, how to interact with the nursing staff in the hospital, and really how to present myself as a certified dementia practitioner. If you're looking to broaden your skill set with becoming a certified dementia practitioner, I highly recommend Dr. Mike Chua's seminar.
Hello, my name is Nina Chokashvili. I am support group facilitator leader and yes, a specialist and Alzheimer educator. So I just completed Dr. Mike Chua's 2-day class, which one was the best class. First.
Yes, that is the Alzheimer's Disease and Dementia Care Seminar, the required course to be a certified dementia practitioner. Come check it out. Let me show the website here. Where did that go? Well, anyway, it's not showing. But check it out, drmikechua.com/ADDC. If you want to start, we're talking about how to start your geriatric practice. One way to leverage the title of certified dementia practitioner is to one way to improve to start your geriatric practice is to get a certification like this, certified dementia practitioner. So we're gonna do it this April the 24th. So come and join April 24th. That's gonna be a Saturday. All right. So come and join. It's gonna be awesome because obviously I'm gonna teach it. Right. So check it out. Okay. And then here, check this next video. Yes, that is GeriHab Fitness. Hey, by the way, because of GeriHab Fitness, the certification course taught me how to do some group exercises and stuff like that. I become like, what you call this, Richard Simmons teaching class. This morning, I taught a class. I teach a class Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday in Jackson Meadows in one of our retirement homes in Jackson. And we just enjoy it. And then Wednesday inside a memory care unit somewhere here in Milan. So it's just an amazing tool that you use. And because of doing or attending Patrice's certification, you got to check it out. I was able to start my own group thing, and now we're opening up our own outpatient clinic. So right now we're serving inside retirement homes and assisted living. Now we're opening up our own outpatient clinic, and this was my dream when I got fired, a year ago. I'm still upset, right? But thank you, God, for firing me, right? Because it's always right. We talked about it earlier. It's either you're in a crisis, getting out of a crisis, and getting into a crisis. I was in a crisis that time, and I was able to handle that crisis. Now our goal is to actually open up our own outpatient clinic, and now we have. Well, it's already building. We already have the walls and everything. And now we're calling it GeriHab Physical Therapy and Wellness. Check it out. This is our intro video. Don't you just love that, ladies and gentlemen? Because of me getting that certification course from Patrice, now we are starting our own outpatient clinic, not just in the retirement home. I mean, don't get me wrong, retirement homes and assisted living contracts is good, serving, doing outpatient or outpatient at home, and also contracts with home health agencies. That's really good. It's really helped me a lot. But my ultimate goal is to also put that out in the community, and that way we can serve the community and be the best for the community, and just spread it out, the good news of hope and healing and encouragement, empowerment, equipping the geriatric population, because they could do more. Not all not all gyms are taking care of our elderlies, so our geriatric population. So we need to serve. This is a some sort of a ministry for me. So if your heart is geriatrics, taking care of the elderly, and you're done with nursing home, you're done with working for someone else, start your own. Start your own. This is we're talking about how to start your geriatric practice here. We walk through it, and I'm just gonna do a recap on what we're doing. Okay, so let's just do a recap. First, get your limited liability corporation to protect you. Okay, not just the partnership. Not just the self-employed thing. LLC. Depending upon your state, you can either have an LLC or a PLLC, professional limited liability corporation. I'm not an accountant. Talk to your accountant. Talk to your accountant. In that way, you know what's supposed to be done in your specific state. So after that, get a DBA, doing business as. Okay, get an EIN, employer identification number through IRS. Get your business checking account. All right, because you need that. You're going to make money. Lots of money. Like hopefully, like me too. Man, I want to make more money too, right? In helping people. Because here's the thing: you don't want to. You want to be blessed, so you could bless other people too. That's what I'm talking about here. It's not all about the money, right? I mean, I'm not a luxurious guy. I don't buy fancy stuff. I don't even have a fancy watch, but you want to be blessed, not because you want to keep the money to yourself. You want to be blessed so you can be a blessing to other people too. All right. And that's the goal of doing business. You're doing business not because for yourself. You're doing business because you want to bless other people too. You want to bless your family. You want to live a comfortable life. You want to bless your kids, not just your kids, not just your wife, not just your spouse, but other people too. You can tithe more. You can give more tithes. You can give money to charities that you want to help. So, all right, let's go back to our topic: business checking account. After doing that, keep going. Don't stop. Number 6, get an accounting software that can link to your bank, QuickBooks or whatever. I would recommend QuickBooks. That's what I'm using. Some people they use other stuff. Next, get a website associated to your business LLC. So, for example, in my case, our LLC is called Tennessee Therapy Outsource. So our website is TennesseeTherapyOutsource.com. Okay. So next is get an email associated to your website. It needs to match. So Mike at TNTherapyOutsource.com, Mike at drmikechua.com. All right. Number 9, keep going. Don't stop. I know it's a lot. Just keep going. Number 10, get a business phone number. 11, get a fax number. I know it's a lot. 12, keep going. 13, get your business cards, because once you got all this stuff, 1 to 12, then you can put on everything in your business card. Number 14, don't stop. It's just starting. It's just starting. Number 15, get your brochures, your marketing materials, the books. Start writing a book. That will be your marketing material, right? That's a different story. That's for a different topic. Number 16, then you're in business to start your marketing. All right. My recommendation, don't stop. Just keep going. One day at a time, one step at a time. Why? Because that's how we do it. When our patient tells us, "Hey, I'm tired. I don't want to do it anymore." Do we stop? Yes, we stop that session if there are indicators, right? If their vital signs are low, blood pressure's low, blood pressure's too high, oxygen is down less than 90%, stuff like that. But do we stop and discharge that patient? No, we come back the following day, or we come back in the afternoon. Same thing when starting a business. You will find some struggles along the way. You will encounter some sort of a stumbling block along the way. But treat those stumbling blocks as a stepping stone. The challenges that you're encountering right now is actually made for you to be stronger and better. If you got fired like me, I was so upset. I'm still bitter, No, instead of being bitter, you become better. All right. So I was bitter that time. It's like, oh gosh, this company fired me. All the people, all the people that they're gonna fire was me, Dr. Mike Chua, blah blah blah. Got the book. I interviewed them in my show, in my podcast, and this is what they're gonna repay me. And I received the message from someone else too. Like, I invested 11 years of my life, Dr. Mike, in that company. I'm a seasoned therapist, blah, blah, blah. They decided to fire me too. Well, guess what? They don't care. These companies, they don't care. That's the truth. All they care about is their numbers. All they care about is, removing, which is their liability. I was considered liability that time. And they're not going to care. I mean, the CEOs, do they know you personally? No. Even your own rehab director, they don't care. What they care about is about their job, because they can be fired too. It's their employees too. Making sense? But here, if you start your own geriatric practice, whether it's an activity stuff or a therapy stuff or a cash stuff or whatever, it's your own boss. You can take care of yourself, obviously, and you're gonna be prosperous. You're gonna make money if you just do it right. What's right for the patients, what's right for the community, and what's right for yourself. If you become the exceptional person that you are made to be, you're not gonna have a hard time finding clients. I thought I'm gonna have a hard time, but when I said, okay, when I get this first client, I'm gonna give the best that I can do. Well, guess what? Everything followed. I got next and next patient and next patient. Then I needed help. I needed help to grow our caseload. And guess what? We're opening up our own outpatient clinic. We are inside in retirement homes and assisted living. And I like what I always say, I can do it, my friends, Alternative Healthcare Career Group. You guys can do this too. All you need to do is follow the step by step. All you need to do is take action. Okay? All right. Before I let you go, I have to show this one more video from Emma. Okay? Yes, that is the utilization reviewer class or course that she teaches. Emma, check it out if you want to be a utilization reviewer. Excuse me. If you want to be a utilization reviewer, check it out. AlternativeHealthcareCareers.com/utilization reviewer. If you want to work remotely, that's a great class. She will guide you how to start your own business how to be a utilization reviewer. Okay. Spinning over. Okay. All right. So before I let you go, always remember the word FAST. FAST. Letter F. Facebook. No, letter F is find friends that will push you to your next level, because you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. So who are you hang out with, ladies and gentlemen? Who are you hang out with? You got to be intentional with the people you hang out with. If you're hang out with awesome people, guess what? You're going to be awesome. Hang out with people who are actually going to push you to your next level. Guess what? You're going to be awesome too. You're going to push you to your next level. If you want to hang out with us, SSPT Live or SSHC Live, check it out. This coming June, I'm going to be there, or it's in Orlando, Florida. Yes, I'm going to be there. I want to see you guys there in the live event. And so if you want to hang out, find friends that will push you to your next level. You know what's the next letter? Letter A. You got to learn how to take action. I've already laid out the plan, and this is actually almost the same. This is actually the stuff that I teach in the mastermind that we have. It's all right. I've given out for you to you, and it's not going to do me good. It's not even going to do you good if you don't take action. All the stuff that we're doing, some obviously are this is free, some are paid, but it's not going to do me good. It's not going to do you good if you don't take action. That's the next letter. Letter A. Take action, right? Excuse me. You know what's the next letter in the word fast? It's letter S. Letter S. Share and subscribe. Share and subscribe, because the more shares, the better. The more subscription, the better. Especially if you're watching on YouTube right now. Please subscribe on that button here or whatever, or here or there or there or wherever they put it. So please subscribe, because we've actually reached 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 plus subscribers, like 1,300. So thank you very much for those people who have subscribed in our YouTube channel. Inside the group, we got like 29,000 already. So thank you very much for continuing to support our awesome group, and just being awesome. This group is just amazing. So smart. People are just so smart, so helpful, and everyone. And then the next letter on the word fast is letter T, right? Letter T. Why? Letter T is teach it. Why? Because the more you teach it, the more you understand. Because when you hear it, you forget, right? When you see it, you remember. But the more you teach it, the more you understand it. If you want to start your own geriatric practice, I'm going to be teaching it this April 24th. I'm looking at my calendar here. Come and join, because we're going to teach you how to start your how to be a certified dementia practitioner. All right. All right. Again, thank you very much, Alternative Healthcare Career Group. Be awesome, be great, be excellent, and I will see you later, my Facebook friends.